Boy, oh boy, do I have some breaking news for you, YouTube. Oh my goodness. And if this ain't a shitty situation, man, you better look at the bottom of your shoe, especially if you're a Dwight Howard fan. Breaking news. Dookie Dwight Howard admits meeting man on Instagram to hook up, denies lover was assaulted or forced into threesome. Shout out to Ryan for bringing us this story courtesy of Radar. Man, listen to the details of this. Listen to what this dude right here with this big grin on his face, and listen to what he admit to doing. Listen to this. Let's get into the details. Dwight Howard denied he sexually assaulted a man he met on Instagram and has asked the court to dismiss the man's bombshell lawsuit. According to court documents obtained by RadarOnline.com, the NBA legend has admitted that he met his accuser, Stephen Harper, on social media in May 2021. Yeah, that's right. You admitted to that. Listen, Howard admits having a threesome with Harper and a man dressed as a woman named Kitty. He admitted to it. He admitted to being at a sausage party with Dookie for dip. Oh my goodness. Harper said he reached out to Howard with a direct message on Instagram. He said he sent his cell phone number, which Howard texted after he received. Man, you can't make this up. In his lawsuit, he said Howard told him he was into freaky, sexual stuff and that he asked for Harper to send him explicit photos. In his response, Howard said he did exchange texts with Harper between May 2021 to July 2021, several of which included sexually explicit content such as photographs and videos. So he admitted to sending another man sexually explicit content such as photographs and videos. The ex-NBA star said Harper came over to his home on July 19, 2021. Howard admitted they went to his bedroom, removed their clothing, and engaged in consensual kissing. So once again, Dwight Howard is admitting that him and this other grown man went to his bedroom, removed their clothing, got butt naked, and engaged in consensual kissing. No, Dwight, it ain't nothing funny about that. Nothing funny about that at all. In his lawsuit, Harper claimed Howard surprised him by bringing out a man dressed as a woman. Harper said the man called himself Kitty. In his complaint, Harper said Howard wanted a threesome with Kitty, but he resisted. He said Kitty started performing oral sex on Howard. So now this other dude who Dwayne Howard admitted to kissing is alleging that Kitty, the man that was dressed up in a dress, was now performing oral sex on Dwayne Howard. Harper said he was uncomfortable and did not want to participate. He said Howard tried to touch his thigh and stroke his penis through his underwear. Harper said he asked Howard to stop. Instead of listening, he claimed Howard told him he was going to do whatever and he was going to like it. Oh my goodness. Dwight Howard is accused of taking booty. Man, I'm telling you, what does the world come to? Defendant stood up, towering over Mr. Harper, grabbed Mr. Harper by the thighs, forcibly removed Mr. Harper's underwear, so he probably just snatched them off, ripped them off like Superman rip off his cape, held Mr. Harper down, and performed non-consensual oral sex on Mr. Harper, the suit read. So Dwight Howard, as tall as he is, stood over that dude, snatched his drawers off, and committed non-consensual oral sex. Put this man's penis in his mouth without that man's permission. Mr. Harper was in fear of imminent bodily harm when he was pinned down and forced to remain in place while the defendant continued to sexually assault him. Harper said Howard stopped performing the sexual act on him when he realized Harper wasn't enjoying it. The suit said Howard then ordered Harper to his bed. Harper said Kitty was having sex with Howard. Harper said Howard forced him to perform oral sex on him. He said he tried to call an Uber after the incident, but Howard made Kitty take him home. Hello, Kitty. The lawsuit accused Howard of assault, battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and false imprisonment. In his response, Howard denied that Harper was surprised by Kitty. He said plaintiff was aware that would also be arriving at the home prior to plaintiff even arriving at defendant's home. So Dwight Howard said what? He said that the plaintiff knew it was going to be a sausage and a Dookie party with Dookie dip there, and he showed up anyway. Oh my goodness. Howard admitted that Kitty was a man dressed as a woman. So Dwight Howard, out of his own mouth, admitted that Kitty was a man dressed as a woman. In addition, Howard admitted that he touched Kitty and Harper, but said it was all consensual activity. The three agreed to touch one another and to engage in consensual sexual activity, Howard lawyers wrote. So he admitted to participating in sexual activity with two men. One of them, named Kitty, was in a dress until Howard took off Kitty's dress. Howard denied he sexually assaulted Harper or forced him to receive or perform any sexual acts. He has demanded the entire lawsuit be thrown out of court. As RadarOnline.com first reported in his lawsuit, Harper submitted text messages and an Uber receipt from July 19, 2021 to prove he did visit Howard's home. And I done this story earlier this year. As RadarOnline.com first reported, Howard recently settled a lawsuit by two women hired to care of his giant snake and another dispute with his ex-butler. He's still facing a lawsuit by his Georgia neighbor who claims to have suffered injuries after running into Howard's car in the road. Man, and you know when I first covered this story, Dwight was denying all allegations. See? He was denying all allegations, but guess what? He was at that Dookie. You was at that Dookie party. You hosted the Dookie party, Dwight. And that's why I called you in that last video, Dookie Dwight Howard, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just, man, I'm trying to tell you, that's exactly how you should be looking, that this news done broke. Dookie Dwight Howard has struck again. Man, and hey, and you know what? And it ain't nothing funny about sexual assault, man. That's against the law, you know. And you can't do that, you know, and we don't advocate that on this channel. We stand for righteousness and in truth. And as a fact, you ain't even supposed to be sleeping with other men. That's why the Most High destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. But man, what do y'all think about this breaking news? Drop your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on that notification bell, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Peace.